So this here, this is the Dreamweaver's world.
Mm-hmm. And you see the new mechanic almost instantly there.
Yep.
And these guys, these jerks wearing the armor, when they're big, you can't even charge them. You can't flame them or charge them. So you have to find that gun up there.
And basically revert them back to their more harmless size.
Mm-hmm.
And so for those wondering, we are high up in the clouds right now. This is where the Dreamweavers live. And the point of the Dreamweaver race is that they are a hermetic race that is in charge of, well, making
Hermetic?
I'm trying to find the word for that they're hermits.
Oh, okay. That's what you meant. I didn't understand.
Yeah, they're hermits.
Sorry, that was one letter away from being something very different.
Oh. Basically...
My mind is put firmly in the gutter.
No, you're good. Basically, these guys... Oh, look at these assholes. They know we're not a threat to them. And they're just gonna make fun of us for it.
I'm even gonna let you listen to the sound effect they're making for a second.
I love these guys.
They kind of remind me of rednecks in a way.
Exactly. And I love the noise when you hit them.
Sweet justice.
It's so good. And these guys do nothing, and you can attack them, but it feels so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Dreamweavers are in charge of, well, making dreams. They're the ones who keep you safe from nightmares and give you good dreams. And they're basically philosophical hermits who like to talk in poetry in a way.
Oh god, they're psychology majors?
Pretty much. This is the world of psychology majors.
No, philosophy majors.
This is the world of psychology. This is the world of the philosophy majors.
Like, not even good philosophy, just like... They're like, but do you really have to fight the Norks? Like, have you ever considered how they feel about things?
Actually... No, they're actually really gung-ho about it. They actually support Spyro, and you're gonna see, too.
Fair enough. As long as they're not, like, straight hippies about it.
Oh, no.
It's like, don't you understand? Even if you defeat Nasty Nork, someone more evil will just come up to rise in his place.
Nah.
You've gotten all this power, you've gotten all this energy, but what is it for? I'll tell you how you end this conflict. You must do nothing.
Nah, they're cool. They don't do that. Think a little more. There you go.
What?
Seriously?
Alright.
Okay.
Sure, game.
Okay, game.
Whatever.
Just take it from us. Maybe a little center, a little more.
I'm trying. Usually this game is pretty good about that.
Yeah. Like...
Yeah, because we can hit that guy no problem. Maybe I just need to... Maybe the game's getting confused.
Yeah.
Because there are two targets there. I'll charge through one, and then maybe there won't be as many hitboxes to work with.
Yeah. Just imagine if
After I get all this crap back here, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's the boss level.
Oh.
Shock.
Well, alrighty then.
And there's the balloonist.
Huh. That was fast.
Oh, yeah, we beat the game. Oh, actually, let's talk to the balloonist real quick.
Yeah, we did this in the last world. I want to know.
Let's see if we can just go to the last one and forget this place.
I want to know. Can you show me? Nice job collecting so much stolen treasure, but beware, Spyro. Nasty's world is not the most friendly place you'll find.
We could just straight up go there if we wanted to.
I mean, we can, but Dream World, though.
This is it's like, let's explore this. This is the dream world.
The world of dreams, man.
Just imagine what we'll find here. I mean, we can kick its ass all the same. We're not gonna let him hit us. He knows he can hit us. But yeah, I do love that we have that. We can just go there if we wanted to.
Yeah.
In fact, in the later Spyro games, they will give you that too. If you just kept 100%ing everything.
Eventually, you just... they give you a bit of a break. Let you skip over some worlds you don't like.
Exactly.
There we go.
Yeah, you were right.
That time it was first try.
It was basically, we needed to hitbox confirm.
Hi, buddy.
Hey.
Remember the time you slapped me?
Yeah, not so tough now, are you? Hey, buddy.
And this is why you should probably grab all of the gems in the overworld first, because all the enemies respawn, and it'll be a lot more difficult if you try to do this piecemeal.
Oh, yeah.
Because those guys are blocking the entrance into here.
Exactly.
I don't know if they come back or not, but
Here we go.
better be safe than sorry, right?
Oh.
Latif!
Now that's a dragon name.
I mean, he's just again, being one letter off of things, he's just one letter away from being a pop music star.
Yes.
Should I use the term star?
Attention will be got.
Fair enough.
Also,
I can live with that.
Also, look at this. This is the clearest liquid in the game.
Yeah, it
and
is.
we still can't jump in.
But it's fake water.
It's dream
Nothing
water.
here is actually real. Don't you understand, Spyro?
Spyro it just comes back to, hey Spyro, did you ever feel lonely on your adventures? I had plenty of friends.
Oh my god, game theory. Game theory time, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, remember how that guy said he had to just patch up his balloon?
Ooh.
What if we crashed and this whole world is basically just like the dream level from the Simpsons arcade while we're recovering? We were actually on the way to Nasty Nork's world.
Yes. Okay, so these guys.
Huh?
These guys are essentially invincible, but because...
Oh, I see what he's doing. He's
Yeah.
lowering that platform and then I can climb... Oh! Now I get it.
Yeah, these guys...
So I have to hit the both of them, which
Yeah.
is easier said than done.
Exactly.
Now I get it. I remember that mechanic now.
These guys, And again, that's why I'm glad they don't attack you, because that would be even worse.
They just run away.
I know.
The challenge is catching them. It's like the thieves.
Yeah.
And because there are no more dragon eggs,
You got
we needed to find a way to play with that mechanic.
Exactly. Oh, and there's our flight level.
Yeah.
Icy flight.
All the way at the top of this place, appropriately enough.
You know? And again, this game basically says, take flight in secret treasure rounds. And they weren't kidding. A lot of these levels are kind of tucked away. Also, a lot of the flight levels have appropriate names, like in the Artisan homeworld, the flight level is called Sunny Flight. That makes sense. It's a sunny, peaceful place.
Yeah.
In Magic Crafters, it's called Crystal Flight. That makes sense. There's crystal all over the place, and magic. But in the Peacekeepers world, it's called Night Flight. I mean, it makes sense. It's a military area. You're essentially probably flying a night operation or something like that. And
we need to covertly blow up all of these trains.
yeah.
Nicely done. I'll be done when I
Zickamo.
nasty Nork.
Also, we haven't encountered one female dragon.
I hadn't even noticed that until you pointed it out.
You notice that?
Well, speaking of hermaphrodites,
That's the thing. We've rescued dragon eggs, but we haven't encountered a female dragon.
I mean, they are confirmed to exist because of Cinder, but...
Yeah.
And there's one of the names I was making fun of way back in the beginning.
But
But that joke mostly just comes from me playing Blazing Dragons
yeah.
from the PS1.
Oh yeah.
Because all of them were those names. Flicker, you must win the tournament. I refuse to be married off to one of those brutes. That is not the line by the slightest, but...
But yeah, it's like in Year of the Dragon, the main draw is we're rescuing all of the eggs that get laid every 100 years. So you have to ask yourself, wait, who's laying them?
Good question. We're not going to answer it, but that's a good question.
You know? It's like, wait a minute.
I mean, I guess there's the sorceress, but nobody really wants to...
I mean, is she even a dragon?
I don't think so.
Actually, here's a good point of fact. Remember Ripto from Ripto's Rage?
Yes.
Want to know his actual backstory?
Sure.
He's a dinosaur. Yeah,
Well, that's just a blood feud going on there.
Yeah, pretty much. His thing is, like, as a dinosaur...
How dare you survive the Ice Age?
No, his thing is, because he's a dinosaur, he can't channel magic like a dragon. And because he's smaller, it gives him a real inferiority complex.
That seems to be a running theme with enemies in these games.
Exactly. So when he sees Spyro, he's like, a dragon? I hate dragons! Oh, this is my favorite theme in the entire game.
Yeah, let's crank that shit for a second. Good old Stuart Copeland.
God, that's just... The first time I heard this theme, I was in love. Oh, this is such a cool theme. And this level's pretty awesome, too. So, it comes back to how this is a world based on dreams, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Ow.
you saw these things look more intimidating when the light was out.
When the light was out, yeah. Because they're nightmares.
Exactly. This is where the nightmares are stored, in my opinion.
This is just the place they're banished to?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Look at that thing. And you can't even touch him when he's like that.
Yeah, you can't kill him.
Well, he can touch you.
Get out of life.
Exactly. And these guys...
Yeah, these guys, these little trickster fairies or whatever they are, they're not necessarily... you can interact with them. You can breathe fire at them and they do different things, but they're essentially invincible. Like, what are those things?
It makes you wonder.
Are they like helpers to the dragons, or...
Or they just... did Nasty create them? Or are they another type of nightmare in and of itself? And that they're just... I mean, look at this guy.
What if they are the representation of your Again, I'm trying to get faux philosophical again, but nothing's really coming to mind.
I mean...
I've been playing a lot of Stories, Path of Destinies lately. This is where that comes from. Like, Oh! That game.
Ooh.
The central conceit... Have you ever heard anything about this game?
What's the game called again?
Stories, Path of Destinies.
No.
The central conceit of that game is that you are doomed to fail.
Huh.
Like, from the very beginning, no matter what you do, no matter what you try, you are doomed for failure. Like, you cannot complete your quest. However, the game acknowledges that you have the power to go back in time and try things over from the beginning. And you're trying to search through different paths and different choices these 4 truths about what's actually going on. And once you have all of them, then your character figures it out. It's like, wait a second, if I do this, 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 and then this, make all of these choices instead, I can win. I can save the world and I can avoid dying.
Huh. I like that.
So, one of them is hilarious. It's called Return of the Hippie, and you'll understand why in a second. It's basically what you do in this path is there's this stone. It's this evil stone that tries to take control of anybody who wields it. However, there is a way to actually purify the stone and make sure that all of its powers are kept in check. Essentially, what you do is you go to this other place. You find this weapon called the Sky Edge or the Sky Flame or something. It was Sky something, essentially. It's this other giant MacGuffin in the world. It also turns out to be a dead end in terms of saving the world.
Oh.
But it's you purify it, but because this stone eats up power. So what you do is you try to absorb that thing's power into it. It changes the energy of the stone. It can still go berserk. So I figured, okay, I'll try to figure out how to control it. And your character goes through this big sort of monk-like martial arts journey to try and figure out how to control the power, how to become a badass, essentially. And you become really, really powerful by the end of that run.
Huh.
Here's the catch, though. because there's always a catch. By the end of it, he does actually pull that whole, I must win this battle. I have all this power, I have all this energy, but it's not going to solve anything. I must win by doing nothing. And the narrator essentially is just like, and so he meditated. And the crows, feeling his aura of positive energy, knew. They just understood. They became his disciples. No, I'm just kidding. The nearest one took a sword and lopped off his head.
Aww.
Maybe I didn't think through this very clearly,
Aw.
Jonathan's head thought as it rolled across the floor.
Good.
It's just
grief.
like, oh, come on!
Really?
Fucking really?
That's just why.